So today we're going to look at top reason why Hollywood, Florida, people are moving here.
We decided that we would shoot the video today from the Hollywood Broadwalk. And as you can see, it's a beautiful place right here on the beach.
I'm Kev.
And I'm Suze.
And welcome to our channel, Living in Fort Lauderdale with Kev and Suze. We're local realtors, and as much as we love doing our videos, and we do, because we've done quite a few of them,
yes.
What we really love is helping people to determine where they want to be here in South Florida, what the benefits are being in South Florida, just helping you out with any real estate questions or real estate concerns. As Suze pointed out, we're here on the Broadwalk. A lot of beaches have boardwalks, which is terrific, but the Broadwalk, and they call it that because it's so wide enough for cycle lanes and for rollerbladers. Yes, they still do that, but also very, very wide for folks who can walk up and down. It's a 2.5 mile long strip, walks you right along the beach, and you can check out all the places to live here. You can check out all the restaurants you can kind of hang out. So what makes this Hollywood so famous? In addition to the beach, which we are kind of hanging out at, one of the things is the recently renovated Hollywood Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. You may have heard it referred to as the Guitar Casino. Very, very cool. Very, very innovative. So that's definitely one of the things. One of the other things that you'll notice about Hollywood is that because of its proximity, not halfway, but almost halfway between Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood is a huge melting pot. And it's a cultural melting pot, it's a dining melting pot, an entertainment melting pot. Everything kind of comes together. The new meets the old, and the classic meets the innovative. One of the things that we've noticed in coming down here on the weekends, especially Friday evenings and Saturday evenings, is that when you get close to the beach, there's a huge arts and crafts area. Local artists and artisans bring out their stuff, all the things that they're working on. They'll do stuff for you, and they'll show you all the things that are going on.
And make sure that you continue watching. We have a class where they are blowing glass. It was absolutely a wonderful experience.
I could stand there and watch that for hours. Unbelievable talent. Now, in addition to the beach, there's a tremendous nightlife and party scene down here. You can choose from all kinds of different bars and nightclubs. Even if the bars and nightclubs are not kind of your scene, a lot of the other higher end restaurants will have like dinner and dancing and stuff like that. Definitely a good place to go and a good place to hang out. Please don't get the misperception or misconception that people here just go out and party and stuff like that. Hollywood is a lot of movers and shakers. There are people that are very actively involved in the community, trying to make things better, trying to do improvements. So there's a lot of stuff that are going on there. There's all kinds of events that are going on, fundraising and everything else. You get down here, you get to know some of these people, and don't be surprised if all of a sudden you're kind of involved with it too. We mention this in all of our videos, but the weather down here is basically kind of topsy-turvy. What you'll see is a day like today, you're out here, beautiful sunny day in the 80s, and all of a sudden, 15 minutes from now, you'll have a downpour. That'll last 5 to 10 minutes. 15 minutes later, the downpour is gone and all the water has dried up. Weather is kind of wacky down here, but as they say, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes and it'll change. This is probably one of the biggest places people hang out is the Broadwalk. They come out here pretty much every weekend, and it's packed, and it's a good thing because you get to see a lot of different people. If you're into people watching, which Suzanne and I kind of are, you get to see all kinds of people and get to see all kinds of things. Folks are out here. There's parts of the beach here that are kind of like a muscle beach where people kind of work out and hang out and show off. And there's a lot of places around here where people show their wares and show what they can do and show their arts and crafts. There's just a lot of people just kind of hanging out and enjoying themselves. Further down the beach, you can see where people are going out there surfing. A little bit of everything going out here.
No pets are allowed here on the Broadwalk, and that is definitely enforced. Another thing is we're out here filming today, and I'll have to be really honest. We were coming yesterday. We had rain on Saturday, so we came on Sunday, and it was very busy.
Parking is a premium. If you want to find a place to park, you need to get here early.
Take a water taxi ride, which is great. It'll drop you off right here in Hollywood Beach, right here on the Broadwalk. Just walk across the street from the Intercoastal, or maybe Uber.
Just because they don't allow dogs on the Broadwalk doesn't mean that it's not a pet-friendly area. There's actually a doggy beach. It's called Dog Beach. It's open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and it's open from 9 to 3 on the weekends, and it's free. That's the only portion of the beach that dogs are allowed. One of the things you'll see, we're coming up on it, is some of the areas that we've talked about in some of our other beach walks is the sea turtle nesting. You'll see a lot of areas that look just like this, big mounds of sand where the sea turtles are encouraged to nest. And they mark them off, they block them off. That area is all blocked off so people don't go in there and inadvertently disturb the nesting. If you haven't seen the hatching, stay tuned because we're looking forward to it. We'll be cranking out a video. I don't know about you, but I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe it's time for us to check out one of those restaurants we were talking about. We're here at one of the 50-plus parks and rec centers in Hollywood. We're actually at Kolb Park and Nature Center. One of the unique things about this, in addition to being a big nature center that has all kinds of things for the kids to look at and adults and kids alike to look at, it's actually situated right on the intercoastal, so you get a little bit of beach view and you get a view of some of the nice condos. It's actually a very beautiful center. It's got a nice driveway coming in, free parking. It's open from sun up to sundown. I think it closes at like 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the summertime. Plenty of free parking, and like most of the parks here, especially this time of the year, they're actually very, very busy on the weekends, but it's not so busy that you can't get in and walk around, take a look and see what's happening. One of the things that we do find out down here is that there are some wild animals around here, some coyotes, some raccoons and stuff like that. So we do want to be careful coming down here, especially if you bring a service animal. You do want to be careful about that. What do you say, Susan? Let's take a little walk?
Yeah, let's take a walk. They've got a nice exhibit over here.
Okay, let's go check it out. Again, one of the things you'll see is the preponderance of all these very, very nice wide trails people can do. People walk down. You can see people that are wandering around on.
Now, if you go over here, when we first came in to the right, there's an outdoor classroom, and then there's also the boat dock over here.
Oh, so here we are inside the nature center. One of the things that ask us, what did you see today? Snails, mango crabs, somebody saw an iguana. Nice and cool in here too to get out of a little bit of the heat of the sun, and some of the exhibits that they have going on in here. So they do have this theater, and of course a little gift shop where you can pick up tchotchkes and stuff like that related to the area. Well, this is kind of neat. In some of our videos, we talk a lot about the sea turtles that are out on the beach. This is basically what a sea turtle nest kind of looks like. It's a big, big hill covered up with sand and stuff like that. And if you see down here, that's what it looks like. All these little sea turtles that come out, there's hundreds and hundreds of eggs. One of the things that this area of Florida is famous for are the manatees. There's a nice little aquarium that would fit real nice in our living room too. Very, very nice park. Very good example of the effort, the care, and the attention that they put into giving folks something to do in addition to just kind of hanging out at the beach, or kind of wandering the Broadwalk here in Hollywood. We're going to head down the fishing pier trail, kind of check out and see what's going on down here. We haven't been down to this trail before. We've been around Kolb and kind of walked around it, but we've never actually hiked down the fishing pier trail. So we're going to go take a little walk and see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm excited to go. We've got a lot of company coming into town over the summer, so let's see what we can find and see if they'll enjoy coming here. So far, it looks great. Over here, there's an area that's all shaded. I saw people who just had a small picnic out here. That was kind of nice.
All kinds of trees. You got some pine trees, which is nice. You got some mangrove trees. All kinds of nice little foliage going on down here.
Well, there's a little breeze, so that's great. So it's not too hot or steamy right now. This is an area that is protected. It's a natural area.
One of the things that Broward County generally and areas like Hollywood are really striving to maintain are some of the natural areas. They want to preserve as much as they can as the way things used to look. With everything that's going on, they want to give people a place to go to kind of relax, unwind, and kind of see how things were. Kind of a back to nature, if you will, but with some improvements, some noticeable improvements. Number one is the trail that we're on, for example. We're on a nice little paved trail.
Oh yeah, here we go. I'll walk.
Yeah, you walk ahead, sweetheart, so that we don't bump people off the trail.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we?
No. It's kind of coming up on where people go fishing and opening up. Now, again, this is on the intercoastal, which makes it kind of unique in that you get a chance to kind of see what's happening at the intercoastal.
Right over to your left, Kevin's left, there is a mangrove.
There's some folks enjoying themselves out walking around. So the water's brackish here, so it's not going to attract all the stuff that you would see in some of the fresher inland lakes and ponds. Still, it's a beautiful walk. What you'll see here, a lot of the walkways are in with this like a synthetic type of planking. It does a couple of things. Number one, it's going to last a whole lot longer. Number two is it makes it easier for everybody to get around and kind of walk. If you'll notice, especially here, the pathway is wide enough to support folks that have disabilities or folks who want to come out with like a wheelchair or with a walker, which makes it open to everybody. There's not a whole lot of folks out here fishing today, but then again, is it a little late in the day to go fishing? You certainly can't beat the view. You know, Suze, one of the things that these pine trees remind me of, the trips to the Keys going down to like Whispering Pines and all the sea pines that are down in the Keys. At night, when the wind's blowing and there's not a whole lot of sound around, you can actually hear, not the airplanes taking off, You can actually hear the wind whistling through the pine trees, and it sounds like somebody's whispering to you. Hence the term whispering pines, at least as it relates to down here.
We see a couple here that's working out. What a great place to work out right here on the intercoastal. Can't beat that. Shaded area. Another reason why so many people like to come here.
For a fun time for the young, for the young at heart, check out ArtsPark at Young Circle. Every Friday night there's a movie going on. It's kind of in the middle of downtown, so it's basically where everything is going on. There's a ton of stuff going on around here, as everybody can see. And with all the arts and crafts and everything that goes on, you're sure to find something that you like to do, something you've always wanted to do, or something that you like to collect. There's cultural events here, there's festivals, there's all kinds of concerts, and every Monday night is what they call the food truck invasion. Now, it took us a while to kind of figure this out. Kind of take our word for it, like we should have done with some of the folks that told us. There's like more than 20 food trucks that show up here every Monday night. It has a little bit of everything for just about everybody. We have yet to try everything that's here. It's just incredible. It's kind of where everybody goes and kind of hangs out. If you want to get some time away from the beach and you want to kind of express yourself, again, for the young and for the young at heart, kids down here love it. There are all kinds of stuff going on down here. And it's not that far from the beach at all, but you can kind of party and you can hang out. There's folks over our shoulder here that are having a birthday party. Everybody, and I mean everybody who's cool, and all the kids hang out here at ArtsPark at Young Circle. So there's all kinds of stuff. There's an Irish pub, there's all kinds of different places to eat, there's a sushi bar, there's basically anything that you could want or anything you could think of, and probably some of the things that you never really thought of before. So it's just an awesome place to hang out. As you can see, it's a Sunday afternoon, folks are hanging out here, going for a walk, wandering around. And again, right in the middle of Hollywood, you can't miss it. This is one of the things that this Hollywood is famous for. So with plenty of employment opportunities in healthcare, education, and technology, and even though it's a little bit more expensive than the national average, it's not nearly as expensive from a housing perspective as, say, Miami or even Fort Lauderdale. It's a great option for those who are looking to live in South Florida. Overall, it's a very safe area. It's a very comfortable area. Real estate is not that expensive, okay? It's safe. Everybody seems to be friendly. Very, very diverse, very culturally diverse, which we find to be just amazingly attractive and fun.
And there's so many things to do here and so many things to see.
You got an awesome beaches, awesome coastline. It's kind of no wonder that it's so difficult to find what is the number one thing or the top reason people are coming to Hollywood. So our suggestion is come on down here, check it out, find your own, drop us a little note, let us know what you guys think.
So true, because it depends on what day, which one is our favorite.
Exactly. I will tell you that the diversity of the cuisine is definitely in our top 3. Right, Suze?
Yes. There is a quaint Peruvian restaurant that we like that has terrific ceviche.
Hopefully y'all found our video informative, interesting, somewhat entertaining.
If you have something that you would like us to shoot for you, just drop us a line. We love the comments. Thank you for all of those who have commented in the past. We try to do a good job in getting back to every single one of you because our viewers are important. And we appreciate you. And until next time, thanks.
Thanks.
And we'll see you.